Ladies, gentlemen, the unthinkable has actually happened. The GTA 5 source code has partially been leaked, and with that, not only the next GTA Online DLC has been given some more details that Rockstar obviously didn't want us to talk about just yet, also the Cops and Crooks mode has supposedly been leaked as well, with a whole heap of information of what it was going to be. Now that is going to be a separate video because there is a lot to talk about, a lot to uncover, and I want to focus this video on solely what is the leaked stuff inside of the source code about the DLC coming out in December. Obviously, this stuff should partially be taken with a grain of salt, considering that the December DLC is still in development and stuff is subject to change. Without further ado, let's get right into it. What has been found within the source code by obviously Test 2 as per usual is some DLC blips on your radar, which are called Acid Lab, Dex Overlay, Dead Drop Package, Downtown Cab, Gun Van, Stash House, Tractor, Warehouse Juggalo, and Warehouse Juggalo Dex, as well as the ability to request a vehicle from the Juggalo boss. A few things in here that are particularly interesting and noteworthy: Stash House, the warehouse for the Juggalo, and the Warehouse Juggalo Dex. Dex is a rapper who you probably have not heard of. Personally, I'm not huge in the hip-hop scene, so some of you might actually know about him. Listen to a bit of his music, definitely worth checking out. I'll leave a link to his YouTube page so you can have a listen for yourself what kind of vibe we're possibly going for. And for those wondering what's a Juggalo, well, Juggalo is basically a fan of a hip-hop group like the Insane Clown Posse and other hip-hop groups that are signed with Psychopathic Records. I think the easiest way to describe what a Juggalo would probably be is someone like Wade within the game. So it could open up a possibility that maybe we see a cameo by Wade making a return in the game, him being part of that Juggalo group, as well as that then Dex, I guess, being the head of such Juggalo group, and everyone in the Juggalo group then being, you know, a fan of Dex. And then I guess he might either be a antagonist or a part on our side. That obviously remains to be seen. We don't really have much information about that. That stuff is all speculation. Having said that, it does kind of mean that we probably know what kind of DLC we're getting. Once again, some more references have been seen about the music studio and obviously the ability of being able to make beats and our own type of stuff, like I've covered in the previous video as well. What I personally think is going to be something that's possible is that Dex and Dr. Dre are going to kind of be, you know, taking turns in the studio. You being able to then start making your own beats, or you might be able to trigger a section inside of the studio where you're going to start being able to do that. There's a bunch of references in there. I'll leave it on the screen so you can kind of read it for yourself. There's a lot of gibberish in there in terms of code and that sort of stuff, but some of that stuff kind of should give you a bit of an idea of what you can expect from the next DLC. There isn't anything like concrete in terms of what the DLC itself is going to look like, but from what we can see so far, it kind of looks like we might get a little bit of a business type of deal, considering there's going to be a warehouse and a stash house and a gun van. Maybe we'll get something like an acid lab, which seems very interesting. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we'll get like a new passive business like we had with the biker DLC. Obviously, it's me just kind of rambling on and kind of hopeful, wishful thinking and speculating around, but I figured it was worth sharing regardless. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more, and let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below, or become a YouTube member like Chloe, KFC Chicken, Scott, and GTA Plus. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.